the smells, you've got the lights, you've got the music, you've got the rustling of the plastic, you've got the trolleys. For a parent of a child with autism myself, thinking back 10 years ago, it was a very stressful situation, and sometimes it was even difficult to get out the door, so let alone get them into the supermarket.
Tanya Blakey's 17-year-old daughter has autism, and Tanya says shopping can be a nightmare.
The withering looks from the general public was often the hardest thing for me. I couldn't explain to everyone that my child isn't naughty, she's just having a moment. This is really overwhelming for her. Please have some understanding.
But Tanya says the impact on her child has been worse. All the noises of a shopping centre that someone without autism can easily filter out builds to a stressful cacophony.
So all these noises are coming at a person with autism at the same level of priority, and it can be really overwhelming.
Some Countdown stores have been shutting things down for a low sensory quiet hour ever since a staff member in Whanganui who has an autistic child suggested it. The Three Kings store in Auckland has been trialling it for a year now, and this week nearly all of its stores around the country are following suit. Countdown says it's a win for its staff who come up with new ideas, while parents say it's a massive win for them and the kids.
Attention staff and customers, we're just about to start our quiet hour. Thank you for shopping at Countdown 3 Kings.
Lights off, music gone, no noisy trolleys, shelf stocking or store announcements, and even the checkout volume is lowered.
It really is amazing just to sense the mood in the shopping centre. Since the music was cut and most of the lights were turned down, people are even starting to have conversations because they can hear each other. It is amazing what other sounds that you can pick up once the music's down as well. The quiet hum of the freezer or refrigerators, the rustling of a loaf of bread as you pick it up. Everyday sounds that you experience in your own home, but overall it's a far less stressful experience with far less sensory overload than usual.
Megan Stokes is bringing along her 20-year-old son Connor to get some shopping in after school. He headed straight for the toy section to expand his Hot Wheels collection and wanted 2 packets of 5 cars, as he will only buy items in even numbers.
Do you need to buy another one, Connor?
Yeah, another one.
2 of them? You're going to use your money, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So Connor would cry as we drove in to the supermarket, to the car park, and he would basically cry all the way around and then be happy once we left. So it was a huge sensory issue for him, and we didn't realise just how hard it was for him until we realised he had autism. Let's have a look for Cocoa Puffs. It's a good idea. Great idea, Con.
Yep. Here they are.
Here they are.
Megan says she enjoys the peace and quiet as well.
What is it, Con?
Kombucha.
Oh, it is kombucha. I did want that. Thank you. Yeah, it is nice actually. It's nice and calming. You know, because I've had a busy day. I work a lot of hours, and so then being able to come somewhere and shop in peace. So I think it's a great idea.
Store manager David Collol says even the staff look forward to the calm that comes with quiet hour.
When I actually do this hour, it's actually very calming and soothing, and it kind of relaxes you. It's almost like doing an hour of meditation. It's actually really, really nice. You really get to notice how noisy the store really is and how bright it is, because there's like LED lights everywhere, and you take it for granted. And then, when you turn it off, it's like, oh, wow. You know, you can hear crickets. It's pretty, it's cool.
Tanya Blakey, the national educator at Autism New Zealand, says it's really not a major change, but a small step to people understanding the struggles of others.
You're making some allowances, just like you'd build a ramp for somebody in a wheelchair. This is all of this is. And hopefully in a few years' time we won't even be talking about it. It'll just be, we're all just living together and making allowances for people.
Countdown says there's already been positive feedback and it's not being quiet about it. It's spreading the word that Quiet Hour kicked off nationwide today from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m, except its 2 Metro City stores in Auckland and Wellington. Countdown Silverdale and Northwest in Auckland will hold their Quiet Hour from 9 to 10 a.m. Countdown says it's about being more inclusive, but Tanya says she's looking forward to a time when the word inclusive is irrelevant.
This is the beginning of something quite wonderful, and I'm wondering, where else can this go? Could it go to cinemas? Could it go to shopping malls? My daughter loves going to the theatre. You know, could there be a little sensory session in the morning? I think when we don't need that word inclusion, when that word becomes obsolete, I think we're there.
Word is spreading. Both the Warehouse and Bunnings responded, saying they too will look into the initiative. As for Connor, he's very happy with Quiet Hour, as well as those Hot Wheel cars.
Who high five, man?
High five, Connor.
My Hot Wheels cars that I bought today. And my Tic Tac Mini.
For Checkpoint, Alex Perrottet.